What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Killer Cam, the Killing It. Welcome back to the Killer Squad. Hold on. I am so sick of these commercials interrupting my video, man. These commercials are getting on my nerves, man. These commercials.
What's
Okay, so let me fix. So let me redo my intro because that commercial messed it up. What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Killer Cam, killing it. Welcome back to the Killer Squad. We got Black Panther 2. So we have Black Panther 2, and we have a new villain. Let's go ahead and get right into the video.
going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And yesterday, many of you might have stumbled across a leaked set video for Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. And not just this leaked set video, but also a leaked photo of the set of Black Panther 2 that gives us some pretty dang good evidence that Namor and Atlantis are indeed going to be in Black Panther 2, which of course we'll talk about. It's obviously very, very exciting news. Production for Black Panther 2 has begun, and of course, as production for something starts, leaks get out. This video is a perfect example. Side note, it's also pretty hilarious how this person is simply taking this video in front of all of these people, and nobody said anything like, put your phone away, you can't have that here. But now it's out, and it is what it is. However, a lot of people have actually misunderstood the significance of this leaked video. Yes, this room right here was previously the throne room in the Black Panther film. However, there are some indications that lead us to believe that it might not actually be the throne room anymore. Now it actually looks like a place that they could be dedicating to T'Challa. It does indeed look like in the Marvel Universe Black Panther is going to be dead. This has been said before, but now it looks pretty official as we take a look at this set. And there's actually some extremely interesting things written on some of these columns in Wakanda. And don't worry, I'll break everything down that you need to know, including some more evidence that Namor the Submariner and Atlantis just might show up in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. So if you love the MCU and want to stay up to date on everything, including Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So this video does indeed show the throne room from the very first Black Panther film. However, there are some really, really big differences here. Mainly the columns on the walls that have Wakandan writing on them. Don't know what they mean? Don't worry, the internet's got you. There was one eagle-eyed fan out there who noticed that the writing on these columns actually was talking about T'Challa. And the Twitter account, Creamer Scream, actually translated the text. And then other people, including the Reddit user The Armored Avenger, and many others after, actually double-checked the translation to make sure that it was indeed accurate, and they all say the same thing: it is right. And here's what they say: "Rest in power, King T'Challa. Our hero. 'Twas an honor, Wakanda forever." Obviously, this is very touching. They're paying tribute to T'Challa, and of course, in the same way, they're paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Okay. So this all makes sense now. This all makes sense.
And I have no doubt that Marvel is going to do a very, very awesome tribute to Chadwick Boseman either before or after the movie. And we know that the movie itself is going to pay tribute to Chadwick. Ryan Coogler, the director, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, and other cast members have made that very obvious. They've all stated plenty of times that the script does justice and honor to Chadwick's legacy. And I have no doubt that that's what's going to happen. Now, as touching as this is, it actually has a pretty big reveal here. It says, "Rest in power, T'Challa." Not Chadwick Boseman, but T'Challa, meaning that King T'Challa, the Black Panther, is indeed going to be dead in this film. Are we going to see him die on screen? I really doubt it. And some people from Marvel have spoken up and said that they don't really want to do a CGI Chadwick Boseman for any of the scenes. Many people are wondering how exactly they're going to be tackling this, the death of T'Challa. Are they really going to mention it? Are they going to have...
They might have to show how the Black Panther dies, but I don't want to see a CGI. See, they should have showed him in the suit. And then he should die and then he should die in the suit. Something like that, man.
A funeral? Is he going to be alive when the movie starts off, but he dies off screen somehow? We don't really know, but it does sound like Marvel has figured out the best way to do this, the most proper way to do this, by paying respect to Chadwick Boseman. So I have no doubt that they'll handle it the right way and also make Black Panther a truly epic film. And it looks like it truly is shaping up that way, because today we have some pretty solid evidence that Namor is going to be a part of Black Panther 2. This has been rumored for a while now. The rumors and reports actually started before Chadwick passed away, and everybody was wondering if this was still going to be the game plan after his passing. Wakanda and Atlantis have a pretty big history at being at war with one another. And it was said that we were going to explore this war, or this tension between the two civilizations in Black Panther 2.
Right.
But today we have a leaked photo that shows us that this still probably is the case.
Right.
Somebody who is working on, or at least I hope they're still working on it after sharing this photo, because who knows that they got in trouble. But somebody who is working on the Black Panther 2 set with the username Cine8 posted this photo to Instagram. It's of a huge water tank to shoot underwater scenes, and the caption says, "Doing a little diving in the Black Panther tank today. Let's have some fun." So, why would Black Panther 2 have a huge tank to shoot underwater scenes? Well, when you have a character like Namor who lives in an underwater ancient lost civilization, you probably need to shoot some underwater scenes. This is pretty good evidence right here that Marvel is still planning on going forward with the Namor/Atlantis story arc that they had before for Black Panther 2. Which isn't that surprising, because they have been giving us little Easter eggs for Namor throughout the MCU, even though they didn't have the rights to use him at the time. In Iron Man 2, we had the Namor Easter egg. When Nick Fury and Tony Stark were talking, in the background, we could see a map with some pinned locations. One of those is Wakanda, and the other one is off of Africa in the middle of the ocean. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Of course, there's really only one thing that S.H.I.E.L.D. could be monitoring in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, especially if you consider that they were monitoring other beings that could be in the Avengers. So that is definitely Namor. Then in Avengers Endgame, Okoye mentioned to Natasha that there was an underwater earthquake off the coast of Africa. Natasha wanted to check into it, but Okoye said, "It's an underwater earthquake, we handle it by not handling it."
Now, another commercial? Man.
For the line crew and the go-getters. Now, you could have shrugged this off, but when the writers were asked about this, if it was indeed a Namor Easter egg, they said, "Sometimes you plant seeds, sometimes they grow." Basically confirming, yeah, that's Namor. It could possibly have even been an attack of the Atlanteans on the Wakandans. After all, this was during the 5-year gap where it seemed like things were kind of chaotic. Unless you were one of the Flag Smashers, in which case you actually enjoyed the 5-year gap where half of the people were gone. However, Prince T'Challa did get dusted away in the snap, and perhaps maybe Namor didn't, or whoever is in charge of Atlantis at the time, and perhaps they saw that as the perfect opportunity to attack Wakanda. Perhaps Black Panther 2 could deal with some of that aftermath. Now, ultimately, we know that Namor will eventually go on to become somewhat of a good person. He'll go on to become a hero in the MCU. And there have also been casting reports that his cousin, Namor, and possibly another villain have been cast for this film as well. Which means it might be kind of like a Batman vs. Superman type of thing, Godzilla vs. Kong, where at first they fight, but then they get a common enemy, come together to defeat that enemy. We know how the story goes. However, I will give credit to Marvel. When they did Civil War, they did not have them unite at the end. It ended with pretty much Cap winning and the Avengers falling apart. However, that was definitely to set up the events of Infinity War. So I think Black Panther 2, if Namor truly is in the movie, which it seems like at this point we have a ton of evidence that says yes, he will be, I think it'll be a good combination of Captain America Civil War and Batman vs. Superman. But either way, it's exciting because Namor is actually a mutant. So if he truly is coming, which it really does seem like he is, that means more mutants are coming to the MCU. Which, of course, is what we are all waiting for until we get that X-Men film. But in the meantime, let me know what you think about this news in the comments down below, the tribute to King T'Challa in Black Panther 2, and the approach of Namor. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on all things MCU. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Man, excellent video. I hope you enjoy my. I hope you enjoy my reaction. Killer Squad. Peace.